Mmm, delicious. Can you see it? The smoke? It is actually fresh out of the oven. When you're grilling, you might do this on both sides.
We used to have each other's playlists.
Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, so today we're going to be making a grilled mochi with a walnut miso glaze. Walnut miso, like sesame glaze. So I think anytime you mix something like creamy, like nuts and seeds with miso, and then you have a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, it is very, very good. And I have a feeling it's gonna stick. I knew it was gonna stick. Oh gosh. Okay. There you go. They are super, super cute. Like that. Okay. Super, super cute. Kind of like a grab and go snack. The miso glaze is entirely, we have our whole food plant-based thing going. So yeah, this looks really fun to eat. And it smells really good too. So I hope you all enjoy this recipe.
We belong together, me and you forever. Tell me where you've been, yeah, since our break. I'm sorry that I blamed ya for things you can't control. I've been in a daze.
So normally with short grain rice, there's a 1-to-1 ratio. And I have a 1.5 cups of rice here, but I think I'm just gonna go a little bit more, just so that the rice is a little bit softer. Some date sugar. Now, the Japanese put in quite a bit of sugar. I'd say put it in and then maybe adjust according to taste. Date sugar's a bit lumpy. Grated ginger. 150 grams of miso. So the Japanese put in a lot of sugar, so almost pretty much the same amount as the miso, which I think would make it really, really sweet. So a lot of the times I kind of find that I like these a bit more on the savory side and less on the sweet side. So it's really up to you. So we have that. So it'd be quite thick. I just want to get all of the bits incorporated a little bit first before I add in the liquid. About 100 mLs of mirin, which is the sweet Japanese rice wine. If you don't have that, you can use some sake and then add some sugar to it. Sometimes when you're outside and you're grilling, you might do this on both sides, but because I'm just going to throw this in the oven, I just didn't want the other side to get too messy. But also the sauce is actually quite strong, so I think just a little bit goes a long way. Okay, so we're just going to roast these in the oven about 425 for 3 to 4 minutes. Sometimes what people do is they'll flip it over, they'll also layer the other side with some of the miso glaze, but I actually think that it's quite pungent of a sauce already, so you probably don't need to. And one side is good enough, but really give that a try, okay? Okay, so they just came out of the oven. Okay. Check that out. That looks delicious. Does it not? That's quite good. I'd say actually turn down the heat a little bit because the miso was starting to burn, but I'm gonna put it in the oven a little bit longer, lower temperature, just to get it more crunchy. Putting maybe some millet or some beans in the rice so that you're not eating so much, but it's very addictive. You have kind of the slight crunch from the rice that you're probably not hearing. That miso topping, like we said before, the miso's nice and savory and has all of those, like, you know, different fermented flavors in there, but then you have the date sugar or the sweetener, and that salty sweet mix is always like super addictive. And then you have little crunchy pieces of like walnuts and the sesame, which kind of has like a creamy after flavor to it. So all, you know, win-win, win-win. As usual, I think with Japanese food is quite nice. Yeah. All right, sounds good. Hope you all enjoy. See you.